Hello, student. I would like to start hands-on exercise related lab lecture 2, which is Introduction to Python. So far, we understood the concept of the Python programming simply but efficiently. Now, for this lecture, we are going to do some hands-on practice. This sign here, which you saw every video, that means after that we will practically do some exercise. As you remember, in hands-on exercise related lab lecture 1, we understood and we learned about Colab, Google Colab, which is the fundamental environment to do some practical job. So now we are going to dive inside the environment of the Google Colab and start our journey. So you remember we already start concept of the Google Colab. So you just simply need to make a new notebook. I will do everything from scratch, and then so you will understand the concept behind that. So to start, let's add some text cell. So for text cell, we bring the top. In the top, which we can double click. For instance, our hands-on, you can use the hash sign. We want to big title, so use double asterisk. For instance, Python, let's capital crash course hands on and then shift enter. See, you can make a very big title, and then in this Python crash course we are going to cover essential concept of Python programming. If you are completely beginner, this course will introduce you a Python. As you may remember, we divided two-part data structure and algorithms in Python. Okay, let's jump right with the data type and data structure. Later on, go for algorithm. So let's start with the data types. So we may need add one more. So in that case, you need one more text. So bring to up, double click, then we can again hash double asterisk we can write data type and data structure in Python. Then you can run it. Okay. So in this group, we are going focus to data type, right? So we may need add one more text. So upper than this. I'm doing everything to show you that for this lecture of AI and big data, everything categorized and clear. So you may add again. Maybe if you add one asterisk, it will be italic. But for now, we need to data types. Again, shift enter. And we need add one more. You can make it now italic on subtitle. Or you can make it, what we can do, for instance, here, data type, data structure, if you want to make it smaller, you can add 2 hash. Then see, make it smaller, little bit. So if you add more hash, then that is more smaller. So remember, so maybe we have a 2 is shape better. This is main topic, this one. And okay, because we need the big title now to make it clear, let's keep big one. But here, for this one, I will make it double hash and then write base. If I put 1 asterisk, then it will be italic. So basic arithmetic operation. Okay, so we need one more at the end. Shift enter. So you see is a italic and smaller than this one. Python allows basic arithmetic operation like addition, multiplication, division, exponentials. These operations allow you to perform math just like you would like with a calculator. Let's explore it. So the first one is the 1 plus 1. Just shift enter, or you can press this one. You see the result. Already we work a lot with the Google Colab in that one. So here also you can write, you can put as a file. Here you can change it. If you want to change your Jupyter, you can, let's just make it short, Python. So then this will be saved in your drive. so you will understand this file. You may remember IPYNB is related interactive Python notebook. So is everything shape should be good. This is the simple additions of two numbers. When we run this code, we should get result 2. Yes, we already got it. Next, let's try multiplying two numbers using the multiplications operator, asterisk sign. So let's do. So we need to add code, but not here. So we need to go down. Okay. So let's do it. 1 multiply 3. Then you can see here we are multiplying 1 by 3. As expected, result is 3. Python support all basic arithmetic operation like this. Now let's dive in division operator. In Python, a division operator is used slash. This is a slash which is used for division operator. So let's do it. We can add code. So 1 divided 2. Can you imagine what is the result? Yes, point.o. Here we divided 1 by 2. The result is 0.0, which is a floating point number. This shows how Python handle division and ensure we get a practice for the division operator and get the result even when the operands are integer. So the result here you see this is the 0.0. Let's see what would be happen if we do another operator. For instance, if you use double asterisk, what would be happen? For instance, 2 double asterisk 4. Can you imagine what would be happen? In Python, double asterisk operator used to exponentiation. This means raising a number to the power of another number. Let's see an example here. This expression means to raise to power of 4, which result in 16. The double asterisk operator is a simple way to perform exponentiation in Python, and it can use with any base and exponent. So this is the rule. So let's see for another simple operator, which is, as we discussed, is the modulus. So in modulus operator, let's add that one. For instance, 4% 2, shift enter. You can see the 0 as a result. We are dividing 4 by 2. And the result of 4% 2 is 0, meaning there is no remainder. This indicates that 4 is perfectly divided by 2. The modulus operator is commonly used to check for even or odd numbers. It's very important when you want to recognize. We already explained in the that theoretical part. You want to recognize even an odd number, or when also we want to perform in some cyclical operators, then we need to use this one. So what if in previous example we saw how modulus operator, that means percent, can be used to check divisibility by finding the remainder of a division. Let's try another example by solidify this concept. Let's add 5% to shift enter. So you see 1. Here 5 divided by 2 gives a remainder of 1. The result of 5% 2 is 1. What does it mean? Meaning that after dividing 5 by 2, 1 remains. This is the useful operation when working with the cyclical patterns or determining whether numbers are odd or even. What is the cyclical pattern? Cyclical pattern means like this. Repeat and repeat. So this sort of pattern, the percent is very good operator to use that one. So now let's make a little bit complicated example. For instance, if we make like this expression 2 plus 3 parentheses, then double asterisk 2 divided 6 minus 4 here asterisk 3 plus 5. Please stop the video. Please stop the video and let me know what is the result. Okay, I believe that you stop and you give me the result. See here, we have many operators, so priority is very important. We need to prioritize. So which section it is important. In the Python, mathematical expression follow a standard order of operation, often referred to, we call it PEM DAS. So this abbreviation means parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. This means that Python first evaluate expression inside parentheses. So inside parentheses is very, then proceed with the multiplications, division and other operation. So here, if this is the case, so here, first Python evaluate the expression inside parentheses. So 2 plus 3 means 5 and 6 minus 4 is 2. So first calculate this one. So here is 5, 2. Then calculate the exponent. Exponent is here. So 5 exponential 2 means 25. So here calculated 25. And next it performed division, because division is the next. So here 25 divided 2, not going here. So it is 12.0, 12.5. After that, multiplication is performed. So then 12.5 multiply 3, then equal, you can use the calculator, it is around 37.5. Finally, it will be add 5 to 37.5 plus 5, result is 42. See? You cannot remember, you cannot do from here to here. Should be use that PEMDAS as a, so should be result, yes, 42. If you use another order, result would be different. So this is the what the Python use. So this is very important. You don't know about this one. Okay, let's go for another section. So I use the italic. So I use and see. We use the 2. Okay, we use the 2 hash, and it's the same structure I want to use here. Then I use variable assignment. In the Python, variables are used to store data value. This is, that assigning value to the variable is a straightforward. Just we use it the equal sign like this, var equal to assign a value to variable. We assign 2 here. These variables can hold different data type like number, string, list, and more. So just shift enter. So you already assign here. We are assigning to, once this done, we can refer this variable anywhere in a code where we need to this value. This makes it easy to reuse value without having repeatedly type that value. So you may say, where is the result? There is no result in the memory. We assign 2 in the memory for this variable. So we are now assigning 2. Let's do something. Some more example. For example, x, we assigning 2 to x. More example. Y, we assigning 3. Then z, we assign x plus y. Then this is, so what would be happen in this code? We assign this number, right? We calculate x plus y, give 5, should be 5, right? Then when you check z, the result will be, what would be result? Can you guess? When we put the z, means print z. So just see, the result is 5. Already assigned. You can write here print z or z or just z. So I think this is enough for this part. Let's we don't need this code. So we want to make this one double hash, right? Okay. I want to everything same. Double hash. So another, we are going to, for the data type, a string is important. In the Python, a string are used to represent text. You can create a string by enclosing character in either single quotes or double quotes. Both methods work same way, but there is cases we will talk. Might be it is useful use one than the other one. For instance, you can use single quote, just press shift. You can use single this is one thing. You can use double. So I can make it bigger if you maybe have a problem to see. I think this is better for you. You don't need, if somebody uses the glasses, that is maybe better. Sorry, maybe some of you complain. I felt it. Okay, then there is a issue. Sometimes double quotation is good. For example, what? When you want to type like this, some string like rap, lots, when you want to say lots of other quotes. So in that case, when your string has already single quote, if you use single quote, that would be a problem. So in that case, you should use, this sort of quotations. Let's go for another one, another data type quickly, because these are simple. Another is the booleans. So for booleans, represent the truth value in Python. They are either true or false. You'll use booleans frequently when writing conditional statement to control the flow of your program. So once you use, you may use, true is a Boolean value that represents something that is factually correct or a condition that you hold. This is the true. Or you may use false. This is opposite Boolean value, represents something that is factually incorrect or a condition that doesn't hold. So this is the result is false or result is true, right? And then another thing what we need to go, which is important for our which is printing. So printing allow you to display values and variables in output. In Python, you use print parentheses function to do so. Let's see. For instance, when you put x equal single quote hello, if you just put it as a x, result is, you may ask, without print you will see the result, right? Then what if you use print, you can choose like there, then you can simply put x and run it, hello. So as you can see here, some of you may ask, there is some question come to your mind, why? Because you should think about why the answer is different. Can you tell me? Here is put the single quote and there is nothing. So why is different? This is assigned here. This is the question. Class activity. Please pause the video and answer me. Let me repeat the question. Here we assign this value in x. When I put only x, this will be shown with a single quote. But here, no, when I use the print. Very important question. Maybe this is the question of exam. Okay, I think you already paused and thought and find the answer. Okay, let me give you answer. You know, the very important and very nice point which I would like. First of all, in the Jupyter notebook, whenever you write any code, oh, why this happened? Oh, this is the one point which I would like to mention. By mistakenly, but this is good, accidentally happened, but this is good for our class. I copy this expression in the coding cell, not in the text cell. So that's why this problem happened. So you need to see, this is the to cell. Shift enter. So when I type something in the text cell, this is just for showing. But when you copy something inside the code cell, Jupyter Notebook, Google Colab understand that you are giving some order. So that's why confused. Try to do, nothing happened. So now Jupyter knows what is happening. So this is wrong. So it should be in the cell text, not here. So you need to delete this one. Okay. So let's back to our, here also saying Control Z, MZ. Control MZ, quickly you can delete. Here, as you can see, I want to give you some important point. For instance, let's make simple. When you assign 2 to x, then y you assign 3, then if you put x, if you put y, can you tell me what would be result if I press this one? Please pause, think about. Pause the video. Okay, thank you. As you see, there is in Jupyter Notebook, when you don't use the print, only consider last line of the cell. Doesn't care about other. This is the point. Only last. Even if we have for example, again X. Again, if we have a tree, for example, Z, consider like single quote. For example, apple. If we have this one, if I press Z, only look at last one. So if I press this, only show the last, because I didn't use the print function. If I use the print function, can control it. But if I don't use it, no control. So only use last. So if I press this, will be shows apple. Wow, only this one doesn't show. And remember, you may misunderstood. Maybe you think this single quote, this is the point is here. This single point is not this one. This is Jupyter just when you don't use the print as an output, just use as a default to tell you this value is a string. What does it mean? Let me do like this, you will understand. If I use what if double quotation, then result, can you guess? Because the Jupyter said last cell will be run. So what do you think? What would be the result? Please stop the video. Pause, think, and then. Okay. If I press this one, again same thing happened. Because Jupyter said this is not this one. This is just by default. It is a string. I use this, Jupyter saying that I use this one to show apple. This, variable is a string. So let's change, for example, y. Because last now is a y. Then you will not see on the, it will be shows 3. Only last one. And saying there is no single quote means that is integer, is not a string. So the value here is apple. So that understand when we use the quotation, we just trying to say type of data, which is a string data, but main string data is this one. So that's why here the main data is a hello, assigned here, then shows hello, but this doesn't mean bring this one. This is just general one. Even if I use double quotation, same. But here, this is control it, bring the value here. But these two is same. This sign only Jupyter default when you don't use the print. And you see here is the last line. If I delete this one, this one, this one, again show y, means 3. There is one more question that is challenging question. Some of you say, okay, I want the result of this same as this. Then what you need to do? Pause the video. Okay, it is enough. The answer to see the exact like this, what you need to do. Okay, let me make it like hello, similar this one. So whatever you would like to see here, so here we put single quote. Okay, so the question, if I put like print Z, so as you see will be hello. So how can we make it similar this one? Simply we need to use, there is a one concept, escape sequence, which is whenever you use the backslash, any in the string, anything after that will be escape. For instance, here we use like this one, then quotation, then hello, then backslash sequence, and then see this one. So this will be make the result. So let's check it. So if you use the backslash and here one backslash, then if you consider should be before that one, so means this will not consider that one. This is the escape sequence. So let's see the result. So see, this is the one answer. You can get the answer similar this one. But if you don't use, there is another way you can solve this one. Suppose if you don't want to use the escape sequence, you can use the F string. You may remember F string. So we already explained in the theoretical part of the hands-on practice. So you can use here like you bring the F string, help you bring the some variable inside a string. If you use the F, like so backslash single quotation, because we are going to use as a function, and then quotation. So what's gonna happen here, the value exactly by this function come here will be hello, and by these two, this single quotation will be added to that one. So if I run it, yes, this is the another way to do so. There is also another thing, you can use repair. For instance, if you don't want to use F string, you can use this is the exactly bring the representing to here. If you run it, same. So many methods we can use it here, and very simple one also as a last which you can use, that is you can use like this one here you add, this is the other way. When you run it, you can see same result. Anyway, this is the many things we already explained about that one. Let's dive into another point, which is called the format, a string format. So let's see, which is called, if you want to add some format the string, so this is the another thing which you can add that one here. So let me give you one example. For instance, let's write it down, one example to explain about the format method, which allow us to insert variables into strings. Let's try one more example. Consider you assign 12 to number, and name you assign for instance, let's say single quotation Abul Qasim, and then you want to print, then you may say my number is one, and my name is 2. Dot, because this is the format. You can say 1 equal num, 2 equal name. So if you see here, 1 and 2 are placeholder that get replaced by num and name respectively, 1 to 1. So the output will be, can you guess? This is the output. My name is, the value of 12 come here. My number is 12 and my name is Abul Qasim. So when you see this one, we can make it shorter. So let's do copy here. Let's make it shorter. You can remove 1 here and remove 2 here and just put num and name. This is a shorter version of format where the placeholder, this placeholder of a curly bracket, automatically get filled in the order of variable you provided. The result will still same. So same happen. So we can use also f string. So f string is formatted string, literal. So formatted string, that is called So please pause the video and try to add f string here as we saw before, and try to same result using the f string in the print code. So please pause the video and find the answer. Okay, suppose you pause the video and you gave the answer. So let me, to save time, just copy. So this is same, name is Abul-Qasim. So I just use the F here, and then I put num here, and I put name here. So I don't need this one. I don't need format of the string. I bring the function name and num and name here. So now let's run it. See, the answer is same. Okay, now let's do data structure part. So as you may remember, to write a title we use the hash. When you use one hash means bigger. If you use two hash, the title will be smaller. So one hash. If you use two asterisk is italic, but if you use 4, that means 2 each side, then that is big one. So data structure in Python. So now we came to, then you press the shift enter. So this is the data structure. So we are going to talk the first data structures. So that is the list. So I want to make a smaller and italic. So list is the first. So just press OK, list. In a Python, lists are a data structure, not a data type, because already data type section finished. Now we come into data structure. A data structure, a way to organize and store data, you remember, right? A list is a collection of items, and these items can be different type, like integer, string, or even other list. Suppose when you put the bracket 1, 2, 3, this can be integer or a string inside, and even a list inside the list. What makes lists particularly powerful in that they are mutable, and meaning that you can change their element after. So when you press, this is a great. Here we have a simple, 3 integers, 1 and 2 and 3. This allows us to group, multiple elements together in a one structure. But in a data type, only one take the memory, one section, but we are multiple. In a list, which is highly useful when you need to store, and maintenance and editing collection of data. List can confirm different type of element. For instance, we can have like high 1 and another list inside. So see, you have a string, integer, and one list inside. So this is very interesting. So when you run it, you can see the result. So let's create a list variable. For example, my list, you can put A, B, this is the string, and C, and my list, you can sometime add, here you can see many remove, add, clear, copy. For instance, for example, append. You can append one more element to that one. When you run it, so you need to, after running, you need to show result. You can use print or just then you will see the result. So one more element already added here. Lists are indexed starting from 0. This is the 0, 1, 2. So we can do like this. My list, when you use the indexing, for instance 0, this will be this one. If you change to 2, so this is the C. And also you can also slice list to get a portion of them. So can you remember how we can slice? We already in the hands-on exercise theoretical part we explained. Please pause the video, do a slicing. Okay, you already pause and you already gave me answer. Okay, list slicing. Oh, oops. So you can use, for instance, 1. What would be answer when you are doing like this? Do you remember how is the answer? Let's simply do, for now, do like this. Slicing, we are saying, so can you guess? Yes, because this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. When we said 2 in the slicing, not consider. Cut from here, come here, not 2 included, only 2 remain. If I make a 3, then you see this one. But if I need D, remember 0, 1, 2, 3. But I want 3 included, then I need to put 4. You see the result? Yes, exactly. So to show, and let's, if I do like this, what would be happen? If I remove 4, can you tell me? Pause the video. Okay. if you do like this, then this means only we consider that from number one means here included by the end. This is similar, this one. Same. Then what would be happen if you do like this, vice versa? Means we only once until one start from 0 to there. So probably should be A, because this is the one not included, 0 because nothing before 0. So should be answer A. Let's see. Okay, yes, A. If you make it until 2, because 2 not included, 2 is this one, means this 2. So this is the answer, right? So lists are mutable. To show mutable of the list, let's do one thing and finish the list. So list, we already have a list, right? And we are saying in index 0 append something. What? For example, instead of value, already list is this value. I want to change it, for example, new. So I want to put this one because I am assigning to the 0 index here, because list is the mutable, so that is possible. So the list come instead of A will be new and B, C, D. You will see the result. Oh, we need to show my list because going to the memory, but we cannot see. Yes. Okay. Let's go for nested list in the other section.